Hello and welcome back to another episode of Crown Wars, like Prince, and we are continuing the second blind playthrough on the very hardest difficulty. Promised that we wanted to do the next storyline mission, Roland's Last Ride, where we got our prime team assembled. So Hockbite and Co will clean up the area and have some hopefully good fights here. I want to see that the two-handed mace
You there.
is
One
actually
moment.
good.
You shouldn't be here. Intruders! We're being attacked! Stop them!
Remember, no quarter.
As it is normal by now, we're completely and utterly surrounded. So, however, got a ballista here, got a ballista here, and we could turn a couple of these weapons nicely around. Wow, that's actually a lot of weapons. If reinforcements should be coming, we would make for a very, very, very good defense. So the beginning is always the hardest. I want to test out that Berserker tonic, which should give us Inspire and Haste, by the way. Should have used that beforehand. Nice little hit. Good start. Counterattack isn't bad. Enemy has armor. So
You're mine.
we're just going to play that safe. And are going to attack and kill this guy. We don't have a long range shot, which is a bit the disadvantage of this unique weapon, but you saw the damage is very, very, very good.
Yes?
Move up. Potentially take one of these guys out. Double burning, it's not too bad. Not great either.
Deep breath. Yes?
So here's the deal, all of the good abilities, of our weapon are not yet available. I want to get that Arbalist first. The doctor will heal. Arbalist, however, is a real problem. What is this guy, by the way? A knight.
Yes.
Can work around that. Not decked enough for Crowstorm. I much rather see this guy completely gutted. Good, that's 20 points of damage. And Bea can move around without taking an AO. And we just need to hit in order to kill him. Good, Beastmaster did what Beastmaster is supposed to, which is kill the enemy. Still got a bit of a problem over there. But we can take care of that. I want to first get rid of this guy up there. Okay. We're starting with percussion,
You're mine.
and that's already a kill. %% chance to slow, 100% chance to slow. I tell you what, if this guy is slowed, then we won't have a big problem. This here was Fiery Surface, which is great. That's an AoE attack, so that's fantastic. This here inflicts marked. This here can inflict prone and blinded. And this here would theoretically, if they wouldn't be behind cover, inflict rooted, which would be great. But given the situation, I think we're okay with him just being slowed. Good. Slowed is fine because he cannot really do much. Now, what do we do with the rest? Hawkbite will 101 this time. Let's start with removing. The inspiration radius isn't that great. Look at that. We're not inspired, right? No. He de facto has not inspired a lot of people with that. And that's a bit the problem that I do have with this maze. It just doesn't hit as hard. It removes the armor very nicely, don't get me wrong. Like this here is fantastic. And the overall damage is okay, but the hammer damage is so much better.
Yes.
Although you can always make the argument that
On my way.
if there are multiple enemies, you can stand kind of in the middle of all of these enemies. Okay, that's correct. We can do that. However, that's not always the case.
Don't expect mercy.
More often than not, there are
There you go.
actually not multiple enemies somewhere, but instead you're having a single enemy that is trying to do something, and that is then becoming a bit of a problem. Not trying to complain too much about the weapon because we think it is a neat little weapon. But I think it has a very specific niche, which is AoE taunt. And there aren't just that many situations where you're going to have a massive AoE taunt, right? So we're self-healing us.
Heathen.
Inspired procs just for melee characters. That's a bit the challenge here. Good, let's move on. We're trying to make you bleed. And then the bear is going to town.
No mercy.
Okay. Problem solved.
Ready to go? Getting into position.
This might be a possibility to actually hit this guy. Resisted bleeding and rooting, but that was a good hit.
My blade is yours. Rest in peace. On the move.
Good, we're dueling each of these guys one by one. There's the taunt I was hoping for. Nice poison, and let's remove armor. Good.
I'm
He
ready.
did not fully remove his armor, but we're good. I don't know, man. Maybe we're just going to go back to the normal hammer. I also don't want to be unfair because the weapon is not skilled yet, which means we don't have.
I won't
We have
fail.
neither the stun nor the real deduct to armor break. Oh, I can tell you, the enemy is in trouble. Reinforcements are coming. Hell yeah. Good, off we go.
Ready when you are.
We even got poison arrows.
At
and
your
so on.
service.
That's super nice.
Ready to go.
Don't think that this here will be very helpful. Nah, not really. It would be cool if we would be attacked from all sides, sort of.
Yes.
Good, listen, I mean... Enemies might change over time, where they are coming from. This here, for instance, is excellent for armor removal. Just look at it. These guys all have 4 armor and nearly 100 hit points. So of course,
Ready to
I'm
go.
going to try to strip armor away. But before we're doing anything, you are going to start bleeding.
It's about to get hot.
Does that put a flaming ground? Okay, well, learn something. Apparently it does not put a flaming ground there.
I'll cover this area.
At your command. Yes.
Good, just in case if they are coming a bit closer.
Yes.
And Albier is going to take the front line.
Yes.
Hawkeye is also standing in the front.
They won't get through.
At your command. The first to move.
At your service. moves, I'll shoot.
Alright, let them come. Oh, I figured that might happen. Oh, fantastic. I just dead? Did he just run through us? That was the longest charge in history.
Consider it done.
Bleeding, but nothing else. Nah.
At your command.
Alright, well. Listen, yeah,
My
that
blade
is
is yours.
not a bad start. Can't really get up to there, but we can get to here, which will be helpful.
Ready when you are. Yes?
I have to wonder, why can't I... Oh, because the bear is potentially in the way. Still a no. Well, that's a bit of a challenge because I wanted to man this gun, which will be great for the next round.
At your service.
Cannot quite do it. Theoretically, yes. But we have positioning bonus up here. Free action, poison them. Should have used this here. Oh, well, I can actually.
Ready when
It's
you
a
are.
really difficult decision because if I'm moving here, I forfeit this.
I'm ready.
And that means we only have that one cannon.
Yes.
Listen, as much as it pains me, sometimes you gotta give something up this turn in order to do something very, very powerful next turn. Okay?
Yes.
So, I would like one of you guys to not advance, and that one person will be you.
You're mine.
hit him, but did not really hit him hard enough. Nice. These arrows do have an AoE. That's really good. Will not help us with armor reduction, but it is quite good. Chance to inflict prone. I like that chance. Cool, so this guy here is down for 90, which is not yet enough to kill him.
You're mine.
Now he's dead. Put Overwatch. Fortunately, can't hit the guys in the back line. This one is taken out for one round. I think, to be fair, we're just going to Overwatch. Not the sexiest turn, but it is one that works very well. Move to here. Yeah, should have. Nah, we're going to get hit by the sword anyways. Taunts, and
They won't
that
get
is the counter attack that I'm preparing. Nothing to prepare here other than nice little bolt next round. And that's pretty much it.
The
Overwatching.
first to move.
Alright, we're being swarmed. Man, I was trading the Crowdstorm for this. These guys, it's only 3, I thought it's again. Okay, we're pretty resiliently
Ready to go.
standing there. So that's the part why we basically gave up our Crowstorm last turn. And
Aim for the eyes.
we're using it this turn. Pretty neat.
Yes.
I like it. Oh, that has one more round of cooldown. That's unfortunate. Well, these guys still need to come here before anything happens. So this is 2 rounds of cooldown. Might as well fall back a little bit, and in case they are coming to the right hand side, our cannon can hit them. So that's good. I like what I'm seeing.
Yes?
In the meantime, free hit,
At your service.
and then this here should be
Fear
nice.
my wrath.
Very good, one hit. We're not healing ourselves yet. Free shot. This guy rooted? Yes.
You're
I'll
mine.
save pin cushion. Down to 1. Okay, the bear can just finish him. The reason why I am saving pin cushion is because the other flanks are looking a bit more desperate. Hawkbite heals himself easy peasy. So good.
At your command.
Looted. Lovely.
My blade is yours.
One hit. Didn't really do that much. We're going to here. We're using the piercing version. And that's kill. And we can move over here to have it.
Ready when you are.
Which means
Yes.
we are helping both of these other fronts now. So more reinforcements. They are entering the fort. Be careful, man.
It's about to get hot.
Flaming shot to make their life a little bit more miserable.
Ready to go? With me!
Nice little fireball. Again, talking about life being miserable, eh?
Consider it done.
Double move, and this is a
You're
perfect pin-pushing
mine.
angle. Very good.
Ready to go. No mercy.
Good. Simple attack, simple kill. We're staying up here because next turn this is going to be very important.
At your command.
Let's get this officer.
out of my way.
There's the taunt.
Heathen.
And see, that's the point that I mentioned,
ready.
right? The hammer just deals too little damage. Okay, let's see. This is a nice hit. More fire. I could theoretically try to hit him like that, but nah. We're just going to Overwatch. Okay, plugging the gap on the other side. Bear moves up. Bear
My blade is
overwatches.
yours.
And if anybody wants to come a little bit too close to the bear, we're going to have another tank right there. Oh wow, that's a lot of enemies. Yeah, that charge, my dude, you ate quite a few attacks actually, and then 2 riposte attacks. Not very smart. Okay, bear takes unnecessarily high amount of damage. I don't like that. We will get over here,
On the move.
switch it up a little bit.
Just warming up.
And that's what I'm talking about. Double trouble. Oh, we got a nice positional bonus here. Quick draw. Nicely marked him. Then I would love to
Give up.
root him. It's poisoned and slowed, but not rooted. And I think we're just killing him. Yeah, the chakrams are great if you have positional bonus.
At your command.
Move to here.
Give up.
1
You're
and
mine.
2. Very good.
At your command.
Hawkbite gets a nice little heal. And I think, given that these guys are going to come in, I might
On the move.
stay here. You know what? Is it really worth it? Potentially not.
I'll
I
get in
will have
position.
quite a bit of damage against highly armored
Yes.
targets.
I won't
And
disappoint you.
that's what we're going to do. Good hit. Crowstorm is unfortunately not yet ready. I definitely want to take that other shot. Good. Let's take the bear.
At your service.
The first
Good.
to move.
Let them come. Bear takes a lot of damage, man. Might go down here. Cockbite handles himself very well.
Ready to go.
No. This here is likely the better choice. 10 points of damage. Good start.
I won't disappoint you.
My blade is yours.
Okay, they are too far away, so we can't reach them. Which means really what we can do is hit them with the siege weapons. That's a nice hit. Unfortunately,
Ready when you are.
not enough distance that we could cover.
On the move.
Okay, that's perfect, and this guy
You're
here has been
mine.
pushing. Good. Holy Retribution is on cooldown. I should have checked first. Doesn't matter, this year is still okay. I mean, the weapon deals a very decent amount
Magic
of
command.
damage.
Yes.
Primal Fury to heal there. Oh, I should have teamworked that.
At your command.
Okay, how do we do?
On the move.
Not too bad overall. That's a kill right there. And we're prepping for whoever is going to charge
I'm ready.
in.
On the move.
Operation Stave the Bear. Barely out of range. You know what? Maybe we can. These poisons, that's not bad, but it is not some. There's the repos. I love the repos tanking. Mass dodge comes in clutch. Ridiculous amounts of counterattacks. Zero damage taken, and we've dealt so much damage in return.
I won't disappoint
Crazy.
you.
Yes. Rest in peace.
Good, this guy is executed.
I won't disappoint you. On my way.
And now, let's inspire people. Let's actually use the ability. We're going into melee and we're inspiring everyone. So I want to see if the mace is any good if you inspire people.
I won't disappoint you.
Here we go. People are inspired. Good start.
Yes.
Joint attack.
You think you have won? It's futile. My capture will be of no avail. Enjoy your victory while you still can. The Order will ultimately control everything. It's just a matter of time.
So we got a level up of the weapon, which means as a weapon skill, this thing now can, I think, AoE hit.
Roland de Beaumont has been captured. We'll deliver him so he can appear before the Parliament of Brittany. With the information and evidence we have, his sentence is a foregone conclusion. You have managed to reveal the traitor's plot and unearth the seeds of the Order's corrupting influence in the succession to Brittany's throne. For now, it's time to take back your place with the Breton barony. Let us celebrate and cheer the return of the Valentin glory days.
So, just double checking his maze. I want to give it a chance because I think the Inspire is actually cool, but it requires a little bit more thought about how you position. You can't just single munch your way through it. So this swing will allow us to effectively dish out more damage if there is more than one person. So this weapon can be good because that and our other swing together can make us into quite a machine actually. And I like the idea of removing armor points and then also creating a stun condition because that's really good. I'm still a little bit on the low when it comes to the damage of the weapon. It feels that the damage is just a tiny bit too low. If the base damage was 10 to 12, I think the weapon would be absolutely palatable. Very much serviceable, but as it is, a little bit too low damage. The hammer, on the other hand, like when you obliterate, for instance, companions, like bears and so on, that's easy 50 points of damage. And that could kill an entire companion, right? So I want to make sure we're upgrading the last bits of weapons. Dirk is almost there. Sword is almost there. And I'm also getting the shield because I want to see if sword and board can be good. I do have my doubts, but maybe I have been too harsh on it. Okay, cool. I'll do the defender position and a couple of the other stuff. Green. We're going to rejoin this likely when we're going to attack the Navarrese, because this here is the red squad that we haven't seen yet. So this is tank front line. And I want to see how well this is doing in a difficult mission. This is a hard mission, and yeah, that might actually be a bit tougher. All right, we definitely got one more mission to go, at least, but that is going to happen in the next episode. For now, putting more master craftsmen in, because that gives us more gold when we capture prisoners. That is helpful, very helpful indeed. In terms of upgrades, I will, behind the scenes, continue to upgrade the weapons and, of course, the armor. We're not even at superior armor, so I'm going to upgrade every armor to the maximum. A bit costly, but it's just such a difference. If Hopby runs around with 5-6 armor base and then taunts for 7 and gets hit 8 armor, like that is a very, very significant difference. Also, willpower bonus is super good, because that plus the mace that he's wearing will mean he's unlikely to get affected at all. And there's a nice health bonus on top of it. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next episode. Bye bye.